maybe I haven't. Oh, this is the side of the Kamo River. Rush hour traffic, and even in Kyoto, residential houses alongside the river, and they're not even set up in such a way as to really make the most of the view. Shuttered or whatever. If it were me, that house over there would be absolutely wonderful, but I'd make sure I had my sitting room would be facing the window, as it is in Yamaguchi. And then my dining table would be overlooking Kamo River down there, especially when it's flooding. One theory as to why the Japanese don't like to look down upon rivers is because they flood so much. But I think Japanese rivers in flood are amazing. They're wonderful. When they're not flooding, they're sort of a bit short on water. There we go. The old with the new. And here's what I mean. In Kyoto, one of the few places in the whole of Japan, there are restaurants alongside the river. And that's quite a famous restaurant, I believe. And with a deck, so that you can actually sit outside, tatami style, on the floor, as it were, Japanese style, and enjoy traditional Kyotoan food, actually looking down upon the river. Isn't that great? But I'm guessing it's a Western influence, because it's only in Kyoto that I've seen this kind of traditional and yet riverside establishments. And in fact, there's very few of them. There's that one. I mean, I remember it because I've been to many towns in Japan, and that's about the only traditional, old-looking riverside restaurant that I know of in the whole of Japan. But I haven't been to that many cities. Oh, there's another couple over there. I'd like to go into the hotel and say, how come you got set up here? I'm guessing that some Englishman came, and it's a really little cafe. But he said, set me up, get me the best food you got. But that's probably really arrogant of me. I'm only guessing that because, it just doesn't happen elsewhere except in this one, the most famous tourist attraction in Japan, probably after Tokyo, is Kyoto. Here we go. When I was last in Kyoto, I went to one of those places over there. You can see with the balconies next to the river, on stilts, as it were. A lady with a parasol. A Jaguar car. Sorry. Oh.